In the team roping, I think everybody, Hadley, has come here to beat Mike Beers and D. Pickett.
They better have, because they're the men to beat. But the top 8 or 9 teams actually have a shot at the world title. The competition has been so close in the team roping. In the first go-around, the leaders, D. Pickett, Mike Beers, they start off hot. 6 and 7, they're going to win the go-round. That's exactly what they needed to do, maintain that momentum. Round 2, George Richards, Brad Smith come to the front. A 6-2 run, they win the go-round. Pickett and Beers in this round had an illegal head catch, and that could come back to haunt them. That could cost them the World's Championship. In the third go-around, you wonder where he's been. He's still around. Leo Camarillo and Jake Barnes, they come alive. They win the round with 5 and 7. They'd had some problems earlier with penalties at the heel catch, but remember, they are still in the hunt for the average. Camarillo and Barnes, watch out for them. Round 4, guess who's back? D. Pickett, Mike Beers. They win the round with 6 and 1. Now, they are 2 for 4 in the winning department, but remember, they are still out of the average as a result of that illegal head catch. The 5th round, the father-son team. They'll get in your hair. Dick Yates, J.D. Yates, they win the round with the fastest time that we've had posted up to date. It is a 5-second run for the Yates team and a very, very important win. As we go to the 6th go-round, we look at a team, former world's champions, that have had their share of trouble, but not in this go-round. It is Doyle Gellerman and Walt Woodard with the win. They post a 6-6, but they have 3 no times to their credit already. To the 8th go-round, in the winner's circle rides Brett Boatwright and Walt Rodman. They win the round with a blazing run of 5 and 3, and as you can see, the times are picking up speed in the team roping. It is a contest right down to the wire. So, as we take a look at the final round here today, we'll be seeing D. Pickett and Mike Beers crossing the $100,000 mark as a team in team roping. It's going to be great.
All right, with Pickett and Beers in the lead now at 55 grand plus each. T. Woolman, Clay O'Brien second, Brett Boatwright and Walt Rodman in third. But the champions of Camarillo and Barnes hold fourth, Watkins and Moth in the 5th place.
It is team roping time. Julio Marino and Dennis Motes have the horses set in there. Marino on the head and side, Motes the healer. We've had ups and downs in this event. Some good times, some good teams that have gone out of it early. There's a good clean run, penalty free, 7 and 3.
We've watched some team roping. It fell apart a time or two at about the 5th or 6th round, and the guys we didn't figure to put the pressure on them have. There's a wild loop at them. Rick Stock and Tommy Cox from Arizona. 1-5. No chance for that average, so they're going to let him go in no time. George Richards and Brad Smith are riding into position their horses. Brad lives at Prescott, Arizona. George from Humboldt. They won first in the 2nd round with a 6-2. Then a 4th in the 6th round with a 7 and 6. They need a go-round run, you'd say, here today. Now, these are the cattle that could be roped the fastest. Pickett and Beers are talking about going for the arena record. Let's see how that'll work. Boys, you can do it. It's going to take a 4-8. Yes, one hind foot is caught, and a penalty of 5 seconds to be added. 11 and 9/10 for Richards and Smith. This event that you're watching right now has become quite popular with families around the country, as rodeo is one of our family sports, and families in our audience today. Moms and dads, everybody gets involved. However, when we come to the national finals, as you're looking to 6 monies paid in each round of competition, you're going to spread the dollars out. The pressure is on. The Cowboys have got good cattle to rope. Little Roy. There's Little Roy Cooper and Mama Lisa right there, thinking his dad's going to run at that all around. What's old D. Pickett done to him? Rusty Wright on the right. As we look to him, that couldn't have been any better. No. Yes, he's got one, I think. Rusty Wright and Dennis Tryon.
11 and 8/10 a second.
All right, now you see the audience, you see some of them looking down at that program book. It has the pictures of the Cowboys. They get a little better look at them that way.
Father and son team of Dick and J.D. Yates. There's the young man 6 years ago that came here to be a champion on television. He's been that way every year. There's his father, who's devoted his life to the state of Colorado and to his family. Lead him off, Dip and Dally. There it is, 6 flat. We've got new leaders in the round. Yates and Yates. It's a family affair. How did it all happen? Watch this.
As we take a look at it, it's near perfect. A good, smooth horn catch. Look at him let the steer out a little. Gives him a little more room for that heel catch. That is beautiful.
Let's look to Denny Watkins and David Moats as our next team gets ready. There's Mrs. Jimmy Cooper. Oh, there's a lot of wives with cameras here this week. A $1 million rodeo, it's understandable. David Moats on the head side. Here's a world champion. Denny Watkins of Taft, California. Everybody in Southern California today, I know you're watching them. Mo's got one. He's got them both in a clean run with 8 and 9/10 seconds and right on the end of his rope.
8 and 9, they're 82 and 4.
All right, warming up. They know they have to be 5'9" or better. This is Jake Barnes, the header. The reigning champ of the world roping at the heel end. Leo Camarillo will be riding in there, Sutton his horse. You can see him out over there in the corner. He's always ready, isn't he?
I don't think I'd want to have this man behind me looking at a 5'9" because that's an average run for him. Leo Camarillo, he's a cowboy's cowboy. The world champion at, looking at 4 of them in the team roping. All-around champion of the world, he was in 1976. Barnes has got him. Super loop, you got 2. There it is, 5 and 2. What did I say? That's a practice run for these boys. Uh-oh, we got a problem. Our crowd's looking on to find out what happened. They broke the barrier. Who would have went to the lead now is not probably going to win any money at all. 15-2 total time. What a shame. Where did it happen? Right here, Jake said, I want to spin one more. He was thinking about roping and not about riding. Beautiful head catch, but he left about 4 inches too soon and broke out. Oh, what a shame. Here's your team now. Brett Boatwright and Walt Rodman. They're in and they're on. Hey! Second fastest time, 6 and 1/10 seconds.
So many of these teams have gone out of the average. They are riding hard at that barrier string. Barnes a moment ago, that was the only shot they had as a go-around win. Anytime you go for it, you're going to take a chance of breaking that barrier. Undoubtedly.
Clay O'Brien Cooper, the Hollywood-looking cowboy on the heel side. T. Woolman. T. Squatney Woolman. Here's a cowboy, the little Indian descent, and we've got a cowboy with a horse in the loop. That's going to hurt him. Boy, it was going to be a nice run, too. Would have been, should have been, but it's not going to end up. The clock's running away, so is the steer.
Clay O'Brien, who many feel is the toughest heeler in the world, will no longer be roping with T. Woolman. They're going to change. Jake Barnes has been roping with Leo Camarillo, and Clay O'Brien will be seen together in 85.
That's some of the lifestyle of the team ropers, and here's the men that are going to take the gold buckles home. They've been called the farm boys all year long. He picked a call the line of home, Mike Beers of Rufus, Oregon. Phenomenal athletes in this event. You're also looking at the man who has the race for the all-around title now at $111,000. That's D. Pickett. Boise State, a few years ago, where they had him as a quarterback, wanted to keep him in football. Mike Beers, he doesn't know anything about football. He'd rather ski.
These guys have won 4 rounds this week. They've won well over $100,000 between them in team roping.
Watch out, they're going for that 4 and 8. Can it be done? Yeah. 5 and 7. Well, we'll take that 6 and 6-1 and put them second and third. And the leaders at a 5-7. Look at the smiles as they ride. Here's how it's supposed to be done. The greats of this industry.
Why not go out as a champion? They came in with the title locked up in tonight's performance, and they go out in true style. Talk about it. Well, they come up with the win. Pickett and Beers win it. Yates and Yates coming up with a second place win. It was a pretty tough round in the team roping today.
D. Pickett, world champion team roper. Mike Beards, world champion. Congratulations, men. You left no doubt in the mind you come to the national finals and you wowed him. You won the last go-around today. You've been working for it hard all year. Mike, how does it feel?
It feels great. It's something we've worked for. I've had my car for 5 years. We've practiced hard, and it finally paid off, today.
Well, congratulations, partner D. What about it?
Oh, it just feels great. I think Mike really deserves a lot of credit this week because he had double pressure on him. It's always harder when you're trying to win something special for your partner. And I just want to thank God and thank Mike.
That's right. You had a lot of pressure on you because he had to win the all-around championship, and a lot of that depended on how you roped. A lot of people are splitting up for 1985, changing partners. Who are you roping with, D?
As far as I know, I'm roping with Mike. I might get the news later. I don't know. As far as I know, if I'm roping with him.
What's the news, champ?
Well, yeah. As far as I know, I'm roping with him.
We'll see these two champs roping in 1985. Congratulations to both of you, and D could be the all-around champ.